Hello friends, how's it going today? Chelsea Face here. I'm very excited because today's video is going to be my TBR for the month of February. So I want to show you the books I plan on reading in the month of February if all goes as planned. So let's go. First, I want to try to read Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I picked this up at a thrift store, and this is like just a movie cover. It's a very short middle grade. I've heard it's pretty spooky for a kid's book, and I'm just very interested in actually reading it. I never watched the movie, and I've never read it, so why not now? See if I like it, and maybe if I'm done and I like it, I'll watch the movie. So very excited to check that out. The next book I have here is one that I've kind of already started. It's called The Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. This is a thick book. It's about 425 pages, so it's a good little chonker. I got it used on eBay, but it's a story about this girl who is a gumiho, which is a Korean folklore story about a nine-tailed fox. And she has this pearl thing that gives her life, and she loses it one night when trying to save this boy, and she has to get it back. So I guess they travel together and try to get it back, and there's like a love story in there. And yeah, I'm very excited to read it. It looks really cute. I'm excited because I like that kind of folklore thing, so I'm excited to check that one out. Next thing I want to read is Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. This is a story about a girl who goes to a very elite school called Catherine House. And the people who go there are told that when they go there, they can't speak to the outside world, they can't watch TV, even listen to music and stuff. They have to literally be engrossed in this school, kind of very culty. And when they're done with their however many years, they are going to have so much success and just be so famous and important and have so much career success that it's okay, it's worth it. And I'm very interested to see what this leads to. I don't know if it's going to be like really dark or just like mundane, like slice of life. I don't know. So I'm very excited to see what this is about. I've heard good things about it. Next, I hope to read the completed, I'm pretty sure this is all that there is of Scrapped Princess. I watched this anime way back in the day randomly. And I'm excited to actually see the source material and if it's any good. Surprisingly, only 3 volumes. This feels like it should be more of like a 12-volume series from watching the anime. But we'll see how they did it because I really liked it as an anime and I'm very interested to see what happens. This is a story about a girl named Pacifica Kasul, who is this girl, and her 2 adopted her brother and sister who adopted her. She is supposedly, she has no idea why or how, is going to bring about the destruction of the world, and it's going to, kill tons of people and everything. And so everyone's trying to kill her, capture her, and figure out what's going to happen. They think that she knows what's going to happen and how she's going to do it. And she's just a dumb kid. Like, she has no idea. And so they're protecting her, and they're traveling and trying to escape and get somewhere safe. People who they once trusted are betraying them. There's cults involved. There's like some kind of sci-fi things going on here involving like robots and like these creatures. Very weird, very fun, very medieval time period looking. So it's just an interesting meld of like science fiction and medieval times. So I'm very excited to read this. Next, I have a comic. The only one that I have right now that I haven't read. It's called Revival. This is volume 4, Escape to Wisconsin. This is by Tim Seeley and Mike Norton. It's just a continuation of the series I've been reading. It's about this town that is experiencing a phenomenon where people who have died are now coming back to life. So they're like zombies, but they're kind of normal. Like only a few of them have become flesh eating and they're not sure what's causing that versus like a normal person. And, people aren't wanting to let these people go. So there's just a lot of conflict going on in the town, and like it's just this one town that this is happening in. So people think that there's something wrong. There's a lot of blood and gore in this, a lot of racism, a lot of xenophobia. Very, very dark, bad people in this town. So, just be prepared for that if you're going to check it out. But I'm very excited to continue it. It's a pretty good series. The art's fantastic, and I'm just really enjoying where it's going. So yeah, I'm excited to continue that. And this is one that I'm almost finished with right now, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. And this is a story about this coffee shop where you can sit in this one particular seat and you can go back in time, maybe forward in time, I'm not quite sure. Time travel, and you have to drink this one cup of coffee from this one specific mug and whatever. And you only have the time to travel as you have time for your coffee to get cold. So at the most, like maybe 5 minutes. And so people are experiencing this. There's a lot of rules to this. And so you're getting these 4 different perspectives of time travel. There's like 4 different stories in here. This is very much like a playwright so far. But you're getting these 4 perspectives, and they're telling you their story of why they're going back in time and then their experience with that. And it's very sad. There's a lot of sad stories in this as to why someone would travel back in time. And there's some heartfelt stuff in here. It's just a very good literary fiction type piece. It's not any specific genre. And I am enjoying it. I think that it's very interesting. It's a very quick read because the pages are so small. This is a very small book, and the print's pretty big. So I should be finished with this within the next week. And I'm on the last story. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Can't wait to finish it. And the last thing I hope to read this month is for a project that I'm already filming called Blind Date with a Book. I'm going to post this for Valentine's Day, so if you're interested in that, I recommend subscribing to check that out, so please subscribe. And it's called Kirakira. This is a middle grade, and on the back, or I'll read you the synopsis because I have not started reading it yet. Glittering, that's how Kate Takashima's sister Lynn makes everything seem. The sky is Kirakira because its color is deep but see-through at the same time. The sea is Kirakira for the same reason, and so are people's eyes. When Katie and her family moved from a Japanese community in Iowa to the deep south of Georgia, it's Lynn who explains to her why people stop them on the street to stare. And it's Lynn who, with her special way of viewing the world, teaches Katie to look beyond tomorrow. But when Lynn becomes desperately ill and the whole family begins to fall apart, it is up to Kate to find a way to remind them that there is always something glittering, Kirakira, in the future. So it's won a ton of awards. I got this for like $10 in a blind date with a book on Etsy, and I'm very excited to read it and see if I like it or not. I think that if this goes well, I might do more in the future of that blind date with a book because it's so fun to just open up a book you've never seen before and read it. And it's to help you not judge books by the cover, because look at this cover. Like, I would never pick this up based on the cover. This does not look like a middle grade. It doesn't look fun. And I am excited to read it, though. It's apparently really good. So yeah, I'm excited to check that out. But yeah, guys, that was a quick little roundup of the things I hope to read this month. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, night, weekend, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you're interested in more books like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.